And we are back. I know that was probably loud as fuck for some of y'all wearing headphones. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Project Vega podcast, P.V.P. I am your host, Project Vega. We are back. It has been not really a month. It has not been a month since the last podcast, but we are here, and I just wanted to get one out before the end of the month, because honestly by the end of the month it's going to get very busy. Today is October 16th 2021, and ladies and gentlemen, we got some information to talk about. We got some things to talk about. Yes, we do. Do we really? We do. You can follow me on Twitter at theprojectvega. Links will be in this description, as well as for the Instagram. I am restarting that. My friends have actually been messaging me. It was like, yo, there's nothing on your shit. I'm like, yeah, because I deleted everything off of it, and I'm about to restart it to make it more focused on the YouTube side, and that's pretty much what I'm doing here. And then I've made it private. Sorry, not a private. I made another one for my actual personal one. So I'm separating personal business, honestly, to pretty much take care of that whole part. I don't want to mash them together anymore. So I was like, fuck it, let me just mix the two. Sorry, not mix the two. Let me just separate the two so it's a lot easier, and I actually have a direction on how I want to take each and every single one of them. So that's really it. That's really it. I don't know what the fuck I just said there. It made no fucking sense. It didn't even sound like English. Not a little part, but yeah, man, we about to jump back into this shit, and we already know the first section of the podcast we are talking about is gaming. Now, there has been a lot of shit that has come out within the past month and a half or whatever it is since the last podcast. I don't even know if I talked about the game before, but I'll definitely have like a video in the video version of the podcast. Just go to my YouTube. Links will be in the description for all platforms, no matter where you're listening to. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're now on. I am all over the place, but you know, we only get better just by fucking trial and error. We are on Amazon, Apple, Stitcher, radio as well. We're definitely spreading across on new platforms, so once this video, well, the audio version goes up, you will pretty much get a notification. Rate this shit 5 stars, leave a like, to, you know, bring in new listeners, move me up the algorithm to bring out more podcasts that are gonna be available. And yeah, man, I forgot where the fuck my train of thought was going. Oh yeah, we were on the gaming we were on the gaming. I completely forgot. Yeah, I don't know if I talked about this on the last podcast, but the game, I really don't remember. But the game I'm gonna be talking about is Kena Bridge of Spirits. What that game is, how do I describe it? For me, it was interesting. It caught my eye way back when they first announced it last year, during E3. Or the PlayStation, yeah, was it E3 or was it the PlayStation? What was one of the two? Pretty sure it was just E3, but yeah, Kena Bridge of Spirits, the best way for me to describe it, honestly, is I have no fucking clue. I have really no idea, and I played it for like 2 hours straight. I'm definitely gonna continue playing it. I just haven't had the time to be able to play it, honestly. But I'll do my best to try to explain how this game is. I'll have a gameplay playing in the background to kind of like give you guys an idea what it looks like, and try to give you, you know, the best description of it while explaining it. Girl Kena, who is a spirit user, is trying to find, I forgot what it was called, like some shrine for her grandfather, I think it was. Man, I completely am botching this story, bro. I'm just kind of going off of memory from last time I played it. It's terrible. Yeah, she's trying to find some shrine, but on the journey there, she comes across this like rut or soot or whatever it is, some bad stuff that's in the forest, like the spirits have gone bad. She comes across them, and she has to clear them out with the help of some little spirits. I forgot what they're called, man. Those little they're like cute and pudgy little things that like go with you to help you clear out the bad stuff. Man, this is a terrible description of this game, man. But trust me, it's actually fun. It actually looks very good. I bought it on PC. I forgot what other platform. I think it's on Xbox or it's on PlayStation. It's on the other two, but I have it on my PC. It looks amazing. Like I have it's on max settings with my 3070. And it looks fucking amazing. It ran smooth 60 FPS no matter what the fuck I was doing. You get a staff, and then I got to the part where you get like a magical bow, which I completely figured I was gonna get a bow when I was like looking around and I saw like this little area. I'm like, yo, that's like far as shit. Am I gonna get like a bow or something? And then later on in the game, I literally get the fucking staff turns into a bow, which is pretty cool. And the best way to kind of describe that staff turns into a bow, it's not like it actually transforms into a bow. It's like the staff, you know, I'll just reference a movie. If any of you guys have seen the movie Immortals, where there's like this bow and it looks like it is a fucking bow, but when he pulls back, the arrow actually shows up. That's basically the same exact kind of concept of how it is. Like you pull back with the staff and the staff bends like a bow, and then there's an arrow. I'm like, okay, this is kind of lit. But yeah, that's about as far as I got on it. Oh my god, but it was fun. I honestly I do need to pick that back up when I do get the time and beat it, because that was actually a really interesting game. I liked it. I had fun. It's definitely some like there's like puzzles, so if you could think of it like Breath of the Wild with all the puzzles to kind of traverse. A lot of platformer. It's a bit of platform game too with a lot of that, but it was fun. But that's all I really got to say about it, because I haven't beat it, but I wanted to mention that because I had it on my notes. So yeah, that's Kenna Bridge of Spirits. I recommend trying it out. I'm pretty sure it got good reviews from what I last saw. It's got some really good reviews. So it's probably like another Ori. You know, Ori was actually a great game. But yeah, that's it. Is short, quick takes on the game. But we gonna move on, because two games that I definitely did play and had fun playing. Actually, before I jump to that, I missed the fucking Halo flight. I got to play the first part of it, but I didn't get to play like the big team battle on the new map. I was actually very upset because I had to go out of town and I really wanted to fucking play it. I was like, fuck. So yeah, man, I missed that. I was so upset, but I did get to play like the first, like I think it was like Thursday's flight or Friday's flight. But it was one of the two of those. But I missed the other part that I actually wanted to play, not only just to capture the flag, but the big team battle. That was the big thing. I wanted to see what it was like. But I saw a lot of great gameplay. It looked fucking sick. So I honestly just can't wait for Halo to just drop. So that, you know, that's right around the corner. But what is right around the corner is Battlefield. The Battlefield beta has, of course, it's ended by now. By the time you're listening, all the games I mentioned is already either out, past, gone, whatever it is. But you know me, I wait a month before recording these podcasts, so you know that's how it is. But Battlefield beta, my first takes on it, first impressions, the game is fucking looks amazing. That's all I could really say. Like, the game looks fucking amazing. I'm playing it on my Series X. I have it on my Series X, and it looks fucking amazing. And like for the first like 2-3 days that I was playing it, I got no performance issues. There was no texture issues like everybody else was saying and all that stuff. But then literally right after that, as soon as I was like mentioning it to one of my friends, it fucking happened. And I was like, God damn it, I jinxed it. It was literally as soon as I had finished the sentence, it like did the little matte flicker or whatever it was with like some textures shot across the screen. And I was like, God damn it, why did I have to say that? I didn't get to experience the tornado, unfortunately. I really did. I really wish I would have, because I would have just ran right into it. From what a lot of my friends were saying that did get to experience it, that it kind of sucks because it's very distracting, because the entire game literally stopped, fuck the objective, we're going straight into a tornado. I mean, I would have done the same thing. I'm like, fuck yeah, they look dope in the trailer. Like, who would not run towards a tornado? I mean, realistically, in real life, no, nobody would run towards a tornado. You'd go opposite way, but it's a fucking video game. Everybody's gonna run into that tornado. There's plenty of gameplay on it, a bunch of videos to where everybody's just having fun jumping into a volcano, and it looks sick. But Battlefield's gameplay, it is massive. The map is huge. I primarily was spending my time running across the map, learning how to use the fucking game. I can fly for shit. With the Osprey or whatever it was, I couldn't fly that. The jet was easy to fly, but the vehicles and tanks easy, but that fucking like transport copter or whatever it is, I couldn't fly that for shit. Literally, I got in and flipped it instantly. I was like, all right, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting the fuck out of this thing. The helicopter, I didn't fly a helicopter. I was in passenger seat. Somebody else was flying that. There's some fucking motherfucker. I knew those people were from Battlefield, like just die hard, because they were flying those fucking aircrafts like it was nobody's business. It was impressive. I was like, yo, these motherfuckers is demolishing people, carpet bombing everything, just destroying everything. Oh yeah, and the destruction too. I thought it'd be a little bit more destruction in terms of like being able to really like level a building. Like, it took some time to destroy some buildings. Like, you know, they put holes here and there, but it like took some time to really destroy it, but then it didn't collapse it. I kind of wanted the buildings to collapse. I wanted some full-blown like blow shit up. The attachment system where you're able to like just like to pull and switch out your attachments right then and there in game is very useful. It's very convenient. I love that. The chat was it's actually pretty cool. The game, like, people actually were playing the objective the way they needed to, but then you got the people that just were like not only playing objective but like fucking slaughtering people. That was basically me. I was just going crazy. But then, you know, being on the receiving end of that was terrible. There was, I think, 2 games where we just got fucking destroyed. It was like, yo, we are completely outclassed. As soon as the game started, we were just getting mopped. We stood no chance. It was just not fun, but it was fun at the same time. The beta was nice. The beta was nice. I hope to see more. I did pre-order the game, of course, because you had to fucking, that was weird. It said open beta. I was like, okay, maybe I didn't need to pre-order the game. Nah, I had to pre-order fucking game, but whatever. I'll see once the game comes out. You know, I do have it. But yeah, look for more. Hopefully beta takes over Call of Duty entirely, because Vanguard's right around the corner. Or is it out? Whatever it is. Yeah, I'm like I said before, last podcast, I'm done with Call of Duty. I'm out. Don't care for it. Battlefield is pretty much gonna be my go-to. Battlefield and Halo are gonna be my go-tos. And Battlefield made a great first impression with that beta, so that's what sold me on that. So yeah, that's really all I gotta say about the Battlefield beta. Back 4 Blood. Back 4 Blood, the Left 4 Dead 2 or Left 4 Dead creators' successor. That shit, man, that shit is no fucking joke. Hold up, take a listen. I didn't play the beta. So I was like, you know, I don't really give a fuck. And then I didn't buy the game. I just got Game Pass. They had the little special where it was like $1 for whatever, like 1 month or whatever it is. I was like, fuck it, cool. You know, it is what it is. I'll do that. Finally got to play it. I've been playing it for like the past couple days and shit like that. Man, so the difference between the two, it's a wide difference between Left 4 Dead and Back 4 Blood. Like, there's similarities. Like, easy, it's basically like the same type of game in a sense, with the concept is what I mean. But gameplay, the way it works, how everything functions is completely different. You can't like in Left 4 Dead, you could solo a fucking game no problem. Easy as pie. Easy as pie. You could go through it, have fun, just shock and all that motherfucker, and you'll be good. And you could change the difficulties. Of course, it'd be a little bit harder where if you're trying to solo it, but you still be able to. It's possible. You can't do that in this fucking game. It's fucking difficult. Like, your ass will get destroyed so fast in this game. It's actually frustrating. It is actually frustrating as shit. Left 4 Dead, you didn't have to work as a team. You could just do whatever the fuck you wanted. It didn't matter. You could go off and just take on tanks like it's nobody's business, start witches and all that crap like that. You cannot walk 5 feet from your teammates without getting destroyed, basically, with this game. It is insanely difficult. And I'm playing it on the lowest difficulty, which is normal. After that, there's like the hard and the nightmare. And I'm like, after playing on normal, I'm like, I cannot imagine what the fuck nightmare is. I'm new to the game. I don't know how to use these cards. I'm still trying to learn the ways of this, like the way it works and shit like that, so it can get easier. The guns themselves, there's different tiers, which is different from Left 4 Dead. It's wild, man. That's all I can really say. If you haven't tried it out, if you got an Xbox or a PC for, you know, playing the game, I recommend playing it. I don't know if it's on PlayStation. If it is, try it out. The voice chat is I actually like that. So with voice chat, you could play, like if you're in an Xbox party, you could talk to somebody who's in an Xbox party and the people who are in game at the same exact time. Like it's just 1-to-1 scale. Like at that point, you join a game, you're with randoms, you could be in a party with your boys, and it'd be confusing as shit if you're having 2 different conversations, but you really do you do need to have that communication with your teammates. Like if you're playing with randoms, I don't recommend playing with randoms. Do not play with fucking randoms. You will be pissed to another level playing with fucking randoms. Just because it requires cooperation, teamwork. It is an objective-based game. At this point, I have just deemed it, yes, you have an objective, you actually need to fucking do it. If you do not, you're not going to fucking make it out. It is literally life or death. And another thing with Left 4 Dead, like you die, whatever it is, you keep your weapons, you go back to the start, whatever it is, cool. Health would be abundant and all this other stuff. This game, shit is scarce. Shit is scarce. You run out of ammo faster. You need to actually conserve shit. Like it is a very tactical type of zombie game, and I was not expecting this shit. It is difficult. The special zombies are annoying as fuck too. The weird, like the pathways too. So I know I'm all over the place, but I'm just like, this game is just a lot. No single playthrough is the exact same. And what I mean by that, you could start a mission and replay it as many times as, like in Left 4 Dead, you could keep doing the same exact thing. It's gonna be a constant thing where you could predict shit. It is not the same. It is different every single fucking time. Shit is set in different areas, different path. Like it's fucking weird, but I like it. It adds a whole new dynamic, adds a whole new difficulty, new flavor to the game. Like, of course, it's sort of like the similar pathways or whatever it is, but you're not going to go in the same direction, if you get what I'm saying. Like there's different shit in different places, like the safe house or different like tool sheds. The tool sheds allow you to be able to like kind of re-up because, you know, you made it to like a halfway mark or like a quarter mark of the way through the mission, and you're done. Nah, bro, these little tool sheds will, like, it may be in one spot the first playthrough, you die, you go back, try to go back to it, it's not there, it's somewhere else. And it's like, fuck, dude. And then the campaign as well it just gets harder and harder and harder as it progresses, and it gets long. Let me pause there. I was about to say this. Let me pause that real quick. Yeah, it just gets difficult. The missions become longer. You get more frustrated, you get tired out faster. The tall boys as well. What a tall boy is like one very like 7 foot or 8 foot tall zombie with an just gigantic ass arm. that for some reason has Commando Pro on, because the dude, when he comes to swing at you, this dude is able to, like, you could be running away and this dude just fucking bam, and he's already hitting your ass. And it's like, motherfucker, you run so slow in this game, and when you get hit by a zombie, bro, it made you go even slower. It is annoying. I do not like it, but you know, it is what it is. I'm going on about this game, bro. That's because there's so much about the game. Like, it's would I recommend it? Hell yeah, of course I'd fucking recommend it for like something to play with your boys, and you just like trying to like add some difficulty. It's something new. It will test some fucking friendships. I mean, it's not like Monopoly, but like if you're not doing your job, bro, you're gonna get yelled at. You're gonna get yelled at for not doing what you're supposed to do. And another thing as well is if you have multiple people running the same exact weapon, ammo is scarce, so you do need to divide it up across everybody. So somebody needs to run an AR, somebody needs to run an SMG, somebody needs to run a shotgun. Snipers are completely useless, so do not run them. So you gotta divide that up very evenly with somebody who specializes in whichever weapon. For me, honestly, I think the shotgun is the best thing for me. There might be other people who are good with ARs and other good. I know my boy Devin, he's good with fucking SMGs and shotguns. And I think Zach was good with ARs, but I'm not too sure. It's just, the game's not fucking, it's not easy. Overall, first impressions, I give it like a C+. I give it a C+. Of course, I have a lot of gripes, but once I get better at it, of course, that will probably go up. But, you know, C+, B-, like low B- type shit, to where it's like high C+ type shit. Like a 79.9 type crap. But that's really all I gotta say about the gaming section. But Back 4 Blood, man, check it out. Recommend it. Have fun. Don't play with randoms. Get a squad going or some shit like that. And yeah, that's really all I gotta say about that. We just gonna move on to the next section, which is the movies, because you know I love movies. I love myself some movies, and I forgot to actually watch a movie the other night that my boy recommended. That's on, I think, Hulu, and I forgot what it was called. But yeah, the movie I'm gonna talk about is it's comedy. It's a comedy. It's a stand-up. Is it really a movie? I mean, I consider it a fucking movie because it's on Netflix. I don't really care. Dave Chappelle's the Closer. Man, that man's a genius. That man is still a genius. Every single stand-up he has done has been amazing, especially the last few. Like, it's jokes, they're funny, they're real though, and they hit home, they hit hard. And it's just like, it makes you think like, y'all some pussies. Y'all some pussies, bro. Like, if it don't apply, let it fly. If you don't know what that means, then you just dumb. Rate this shit 5 stars, bro. Share this shit. Let somebody know. Let somebody's uncle know that I'm streaming and recording a podcast. They ain't got nothing else better to do. Let them listen. Yeah, Dave Chappelle. It was some real shit. And like, what was it? In the beginning, I believe it was middle beginning or whatever it is. He started with the joke with the trans community. But not really the trans community. It was about this woman who's trans who kept coming to his show, kept appreciating all the things he'd done, laughing at all his jokes when he would make fun of the trans, because she would love it and stuff like that. She was really funny, and it got to a point where he had her be an opener, because they became really good friends, an opener for one of his shows. And like towards the end, you find out that she had passed away due to, ending herself. And unfortunately, it's just like, he was just like, she was like one of my best friends. And it's like, fuck you in that community who have been bashing me, because it's like, you have no idea. And it's just like, you guys are fucking ridiculous. And it was like, yeah, that's some real shit, because you just don't understand. And she was actually defending him during that time when he was making those jokes and whatever it is that they weren't understanding. because people just, everybody's sensitive these days. It's like everybody's a pussy, everybody's a sensitive fuck. Like, it's ridiculous, and I hate it. That's why I was like, I don't give a fuck if you're sensitive or whatever it is. Fuck you. Fuck how you feel. The facts are the facts. It is what it is. Either fucking learn from it or fucking continue to keep running away and being a soft little bitch and talking shit behind a phone or some shit. Like, come on now, actually learn some shit. Get out your ego, stuff like that, man. But Dave Chappelle, bro, he's king. Still one of the kings, man. He's still a comedy. He's still a legend. Sorry, fuck a king. He is a legend. He is a legend, not a king. He has surpassed the king. He's a legend. He's already done that. He's already up there, man. But yeah, I recommend everybody check that fucking special out. I can't rate it. That's not something I want to rate. But I just know go see it. Absolutely go see it. Go watch it. If you ever get a chance to see Chappelle live, go fucking do so. I'm pretty sure that's definitely something on my list. I want to see Chappelle live. Hopefully. Excuse me. Hopefully I could catch him live one day. Just like a bunch of other comedians that I would like to see, like Gabriel Iglesias. I would love to see Gabriel Iglesias. Funny ass comedian too. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about Dave Chappelle as a closer. Venom. Motherfucking Venom. Let There Be Carnage. I love this fucking movie. It was great. It is great. It was great. It was fucking hilarious. It was great. It was awesome. Just because I love Carnage. That's why I love it so much. I just love Carnage. And is his name Woody Harrelson? I'm pretty sure it's Woody Harrelson. He played him phenomenal. Like, I said this before, seeing him as an evil guy or in the bad guy role versus the funny comedian role, whatever it is, like, for me personally, he didn't really land those roles for me. And what I mean by that, he just wasn't that funny to me. But him as a fucking evil person or somebody who's the bad guy, recommend it. He plays it phenomenally. He knows how to knock it out the park. For some reason, he is good with that, and I fuck with it. Just like he was in Kate. Like, yo, he's... Man, the only gripe I have is Carnage. I wanted to see Carnage really do some evil shit. I wanted him just to go insane. Like when he was just like walking through a town and he stole that Mustang. Yeah, cool. That's just a human doing that shit. What I wanted to see is fucking Carnage just destroying shit on the way down, like going crazy, because that's what Carnage was. This motherfucker went crazy. Like, he was on some rated R shit. Like, yo, you, man, go crazy. I mean, he still did. He was doing his thing. But I wanted to see him be a little bit more lethal in a sense, because, you know, yeah. What was it like in the movie? Of course, spoilers. I don't really care. Y'all already know at this point. It's like, if you've listened to my podcast and consistently, like, you already know I'm just gonna fucking spoil the shit. Like, I don't really give a fuck. Just like when Eternals comes out, you better be fucking ready. And I got tickets to that My Hero Academia World Heroes movie. Same thing with that one. And then fucking Spider-Man. Like, it's gonna happen. Just be ready. Yeah, the cop. The fucking cop that was trying to, you know, get Venom, Tom Hardy, or, you know, whatever it is. Brock. Oh my God, Eddie Brock. I completely forgot his fucking name. Who was trying to get him at the, like, towards the end or whatever it is. The dude, the fucking cops, the eyes. I must have missed something. I don't know. I don't even know who he was, where his power came from, or what he was, but I did know that the girl's power and the people that they had were part of the mutants. They were mutants. They were part of the X-Men shit. Cause that girl who was screaming reminded me of the First Class girl, if y'all remember, or the guy. Was it a guy or a girl that was screaming? I think it was the guy. Yeah, it was the guy who he was Banshee. I think his name is. It was a Banshee. That's basically, like, that's how I correlated that to be like, okay, boom, mutants, boom, confirm, Marvel, let's go, let's cross these over. And then I know I kind of like jumped, but yeah, I don't know what that cop's power was or where he was. Like, it confused the fuck out of me. I was like, what the fuck? I was so confused, so confused. I need answers to that. But the end credits though, the end credits is where it was at. It just makes everybody ready and just waiting for Into the Spider-Verse or No Way Home or whatever it is, with Doctor Strange and Tom Holland, like Benedict Cumberbatch and Tom Holland. Let me just say both their actors' names. Yeah, dude, that ending was amazing. It was just like, thank you. Even more of right now, everything is pointing towards this movie. Everything's coming together with this, and then the Battle of the Multiverse with Strange and Scarlet Witch. Like, these movies are about to be on some other shit. The next Guardian of the Galaxy movie, like it's a lot coming together, and we're about to, like, even Eternals. I can't wait. I cannot fucking wait, man. It's just a lot, but yeah, we're gonna move on for that, because it's like this podcast was gonna be pretty short, honestly. Not too many things, but I just wanted to get it out. But I did watch a lot of shit, especially in the next section, which is the anime section. I did watch a lot of shit. Because I think a lot of shit came out. Yeah, because it's a new season, new fall season. A lot of this is good, and the first one we're gonna talk about is this Tact OP Destiny. Man, this Tact OP Destiny, bro. This shit was nice. This was animated. The first episode was animated by Madhouse. They did great. Madhouse's animation, I've always admired their work as well. This story already is just intriguing enough, and then just with the animation, just like holy fuck. Has to do with music, and these aliens who don't like music, and the team between Tact and the girl, I forgot her name, it's not coming to me, but it probably will in a sec, are teaming together to kill the aliens that come anytime music is played and stuff like that. And this first episode looked it looked amazing. And then the second episode was just more of just like, yo, you pulling on heartstrings on that shit. That's crazy. That one was more focused on the music and as to why everything happened. It was more of like a backstory as to what began and what had transpired for the first episode. And it was very nice. The story was good, the music was great, everything about the shit is great, and I cannot wait for the next episodes. I recommend going seeing it. Anybody who has Crunchyroll, go watch this shit, because it is great. Tact OP Destiny. And I really didn't expect the music to be that important when I had first saw like the trailers and shit like that, but nah, it's actually a huge importance into the whole story and into the characters themselves. Absolutely. Because you know what, nah, I'm not, this I actually won't spoil. I actually want you guys to go see it. Just know that the music has such an important tie to the two main characters, which is the guy and the girl. Why there's such a big tie between that. It's great. It's honestly something I recommend anybody go see. I'm sure you would like it because it was good. Great animation, great voice acting, great storytelling. Go watch that shit. So yeah, just Tact OP Destiny. Go check that out. And then World's Finest Assassin. World's Finest Assassin. I forgot the whole fucking thing. I just put World's Finest Assassin. But World's Finest Assassin, you could catch that on Crunchyroll. And I believe Funimation as well, if I'm not mistaken. it started off well. I liked it. I like The World's Finest Assassin. I think there's like 2 episodes out now, or maybe 1. I don't even know, man. I don't even know, bro. Like, how do I explain this shit? It threw me for a loop after, like, it actually caught me off guard. It actually threw me off because the order to kill the assassin, because the dude who's the main character who gets reincarnated into the World's Finest Assassin or whatever it was, it threw me off. The reason why he died is because the order from his higher ups were to kill him, and it was because he wanted to retire after like one of the jobs or whatever it was, which, you know, it makes sense, but because he's so valuable and he has so much information, he cannot be left alive. So that's why. And it sucks because him and his partner had got killed at the same time in a plane, and they killed like 200 and something passengers as well, just to take out just the one guy. And I'm like, damn. That's what really threw me for a loop, because it's like, not only did they fake a flight plan, but they not only took out him, but his partner that he was training and 200 and some other passengers, just to take him out. Caught him in the air, and I was like, god damn, that's some real shit. Can't be left alive. But it was nice. I like the dynamic between the characters so far. The animation was pretty good, pretty decent. Good to decent. You know, I want to know where the story continues to go. It will get better. Absolutely, it's gonna get better. From what it already is showing, it already is looking great. But that's really all I gotta say about the World's Finest Hero, World's Finest Assassin, who was reincarnated into another world. I think that's what it was called. World's Finest Assassin who was reincarnated into another world. I think that's the name of it. If you're watching the video version, literally I will have everything that needs to be put correctly, where it's streaming and all that crap onto that. But yeah. We're gonna move on to another one. Platinum End. Holy shit. So I didn't even watch any trailers of that. All I saw was I just read like a description, and then saw like the cover art when it was like first announced and stuff like that. I didn't even watch any trailer, so I wasn't expecting anything. Just like, oh, that looks good, that's something I'm gonna look forward to, for, you know, something to watch. And holy fuck, man, that wow, I was immersed really quick, and it was pretty solid. So far it's solid so far. I think there's like 2 episodes, I think. First episode was fucking crazy. It's just, man, and it I wasn't expecting that shit. It's pretty cool. So what it is there are 13 or 14 angels who have gone out and to find candidates to who's gonna be the next god, because I guess the current god is tired of, or he's about to die or something like that, or he's about to go, so he wants to find a suitor, and the 14 angels or whatever it is need to go out and find somebody who is qualified for it. And there's different ranks into each angel. There's a special rank. I think there's 2 or 3 of them, and the special ranks give white arrows and red arrows. White arrows are instant kill, so they're able to instantly kill somebody with it. Red arrows, they're able to have and shoot somebody with it. They're able to have them do whatever they want, like fall in love with them, obey any command they want, like shit like that. Like, it's like controlling that type of shit. And the lower rank ones only have just red arrows. So the one angel who's a special rank came across our main character, who pretty much lived a shitty life, was always tortured, shit like that, got taken advantage of, and wanted to commit suicide. So he jumped off a building, and the angel, who's a special rank, saved him, and, you know, qualified him for becoming a candidate. And it was just a lot that happened that first episode. I was like, god damn, this is gruesome, but I like it. it was pretty nice, because I didn't expect some shit. I was like, god damn. So I can't wait to see what happens. as the, you know, there's, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's 2 episodes. Yeah, there were 2 episodes that are out. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, the second episode, it ended with the guy who's like a superhero wannabe type guy going around in like armor and shit like that. He goes to high school, and I kind of predicted this. I'm pretty sure he probably goes to the same fucking high school that the dude actually just applied to, the main character. And yeah, lo and behold, towards the end of the episode, yep, he's fucking there, but you don't see the guy who's out of his armor suit. You see the angel that he's with, because he's just standing or flying or hovering above the school. And the main character's like, oh shit, and was like, should I just walk past, act like nothing happened? You know, he tries to go, takes 2 steps. I'm like, bro, you ain't about to sneak past this motherfucker. And lo and behold, the dude catches him and is looking dead in the eye, upside down, and he's just looking dead at him. And then it ends. I was like, oh shit, here we go. He knows who you are now. Because I mean, if you would have really played it off, you just kept walking to act like nothing happened. But you can't, because the only people who can see other candidates are angels and other candidates. They're able to see like this red like ring around their neck and their arm where the things are at. So yeah, that's Platinum In. That's Platinum In. I know it was like a long description, but it's the best way I could explain it. But Platinum In, I recommend checking that one out too. Pretty much everything, I said it before, everything that I talk about is what I would say I would recommend checking out. Unless I do say at the end of it, don't check it out, it's stupid, whatever it is, for like a review or something like that. But that'll mainly be for like TV shows or movies that people are so hyped about, like, you know, Squid Game. But that one's a good one. Everybody should go fucking check that shit out. If you got the time, honestly. You could binge that shit in like one go, I think. Can you? I don't know. Don't do it. It's unhealthy. Go outside, exercise, get some pussy, all that shit. This one, I still don't know what to think about it. The Fruit of Evolution, that one's a weird one. It's a weird one, but I was like, I hope it gets better. I mean, there's 2 episodes out, I think, so far, and it's getting better, I think. I have mixed emotions about it, just because it was kind of weird how a fucking gorilla turns into like a girl from Evolution or some shit like that. It's like a weird video game that they're like, him and his whole like school or classroom got teleported into a game, and he's the only one who got separated because nobody wanted to partner up with him and group up with him, because he was a fat, no good, dumbass dude, or wherever it is, virgin as well, all that shit, because they throw it in his face, and bullied, stuff like, pretty much all the worst of the worst in a Japanese high school setting type of thing. And the person who teleported all the other people to the kingdom, or whatever it is, where they were supposed to go, he saw that he was alone. He was just like, here, because you're alone, I'll give you 1 extra thingamajigger, and he sent them off into a fucking forest. I don't understand, but it was whatever it is. That's what happened. But I don't know what to think about this one, so I can't really say what I recommend checking it out, or what I say, you know, pass. I don't know, you gotta see for yourself, really. Right after I just said most things. I don't really care, but I'm being straight up. I'm being real with you. I'm gonna be straight from the jump, bro. That's really all I can say about it. Just, yeah. But we're gonna talk about a real one, and that's called 80 fucking 6 is back. Season 2 is here, and 86 just keeps getting better and better, man. Better and better. It is, I don't know, 86, bro. Just, it's deep. I'm so connected to these fucking characters, bro. They're back on the battlefield now on this latest episode that just dropped actually today. They're back in the battlefield. They're you know, they working the kinks out after the first episode and stuff, and you know, they're being treated like different people, even though they're still technically the same, but they're in a completely, let me go back. So let me just go back. Let me give you a little bit backstory. In the first season, they had gone off into a dark zone or wherever it is, the main crew that was part of the previous empire. They had gone off and they got pretty much ambushed, and they tried to take on a whole swarm of the, you know, the things. I forgot what the hell their names are. But they were saved by a different empire and taken back. And they gave, it was like a couple months or whatever it is, but you know, the kids, you know, they had their fun, they've experienced freedom, but they were just like, look, we're not used to this shit, we're just trying to get back on the battlefield. So now they're back on the battlefield. And you know, the Reaper has made a new friend, sort of, you know, a guy who's trying to, you know, give him a chance and stuff like that, because he has no bad feelings towards him, but everybody else does. He dies. Yeah, he died. Motherfuckers just got, I kind of figured as soon as we started learning about his fucking sister, I'm like, I think that's a death flag. I believe that's a death flag. And yeah, literally it happened. I was like, fuck. Well, that happened. On to the next. But it's really good. It is really nice. It's 86. Highly recommend checking that shit out on Crunchyroll. Fruit of Evolution is on Crunchyroll as well. Platinum In is on, I believe, both Funimation and Crunchyroll. But yeah, 86, man. 86, really good, really good. The Faraway Paladin. The Faraway Paladin. This one's nice. I like the progression of the story and how it's going so far. The kids growing up, becoming pretty much like, he's basically being trained by like 3 of the best fucking mage, warrior, and priestess in the entire land, who died and become undead or whatever it is, before he goes off and probably, you know, I could see an arc of him joining a school or whatever it is, and he's just like the most OP over someone, you know, shit like that. You know, the regular old cliche that you could easily see. Say some weird damsel in distress being killed by or attacked by some 3 monsters or some shit, like, and he saves her and she falls in love, shit like that. Like, the easy cliche that you can follow in these animes. But I like it. The progression is good, and the connection that he has between the 3 of them, because he's the only human, the other ones are dead. So it's just like they don't need to eat to survive, only he does. So, you know, they do what they can to like take care of him. They've been training him in the ways of everything: martial arts, swordsmanship, mage, which for magic, excuse me, and what is she like, praying, for him to like learn the different cadences and shit like that. So I like it so far. The progression's good. It's on Crunchyroll. Check it out, see what you like. It is what it is. Finna the Pirate Princess. This thing, I've been talking about this because, you know, I'm gonna keep talking about. They have now made it to Eden. The next episode, they'll walk into Eden, but they literally made it to the island where they needed to go, and they're being followed. But this anime is fucking good, bro. Like, I really like this one. Finna the Pirate Princess is really good, just like 86 and Vivi. Like, these 3, man, these 3 are fucking really good. I will not stop talking about these just because they're just that fucking good. They're just excellent. They're just excellent. And even though, like, there's already a season 1 of Finna and season 1 of Vivi, I don't think there's a season 2, or I think they might be, I don't know. Yeah, dude, Finna's just getting better and better and better and better, man. Go check that shit out. Just go check it out. You know what else you should check out? Demon Slayer. So the 2nd season, first episode is out. And pretty much it picks up literally right before like the train arc. And you literally get the first episode right before the train, where Rengoku is on a mission with his pretty much his trainee or whatever it is. And it's just like, yo, it's just sad because we already know, if anybody's seen the movie, like we already know what's about to happen. So it's just like, yo, and then they really had to put this into the fucking episodes, just like, oh, I'll because he literally was following in his father's footsteps, and it came across where he's on this mission where the girl, the mom and daughter, or the grandma he had saved from the demon was like literally the same exact mom now, who was a little girl from when his dad had saved her, and her mom, who is now the grandma. It's just like, yo, and then at the end of it, it's just like, you know, I'll be sure to tell my dad that I had saved you. And I was like, no, you ain't. It's like, no, you ain't, bro. It was like, you really had to just put that shit in. It's like, it hurts. It's like, god damn it, bro, because you already know what's about to happen. He's not about to be living in the next like 24 fucking hours. So it's just like, yeah, man, that sucks. But great animation, great story as well. Of course, Demon Slayer is of course a top contender for everybody's like top 10 type shit, or top 20. Of course, I would definitely say I'm easily in my top 20, but my top 10, man, I don't know if I could put it in the top 10. I got some good ones that I put in the top 10, and not just like anime, like I put the fucking movies in there too for the top 10, so that's why. But top 20 it would be in there. But Demon Slayer, clean animation. It's actually even cleaner than before. Like you could see the difference. Like you got the first season, then you got the movie, and then you got this. Like it's like movie quality type shit. Like it was nice. Even though I said in the, I think, previous podcast that it's just like the movie was just like an extended episode. Like it's just a long episode. I mean, that's how I felt. But yeah, it's right there. It's right there, and it was listed with 18 episodes, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was listed with 18 episodes. So that's Demon Slayer season 2. Check it out. It started. We here. Let's get it. This one I loved from the jump. Of course, besides I already talked about it before, is Jobless Reincarnation. Besides the pervy parts, this shit's great. The story's still progressing. It's always nice to see Iris with Lil Man and fucking the dead end guy who's like the bodyguard. It's always nice to see them in action. The animation was pretty good. It's nice. At first, when I first like looked at it, I was like, will I like this animation? And I'm like, I will, because it's not like Tower of God's animation. I did not like Tower of God's animation. That's what really turned me off about it. Like the story was good, but it was just the animation that I just did not like. But this animation for the Jobless Reincarnation was good. So I like seeing it. It's cool. It's good. I'm fine with it. I do not fucking care. Story's great. I recommend people. This one I definitely recommend people checking out. This shit's fucking good. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say about that. And then last but not least, it's a trailer for season 2. Already for From Commonplace to World's Strongest. Arti Freta. Commonplace to World's Strongest. Season 2. I like this one. This anime was nice to me. I liked it since it first was announced, actually, way back when. We got a trailer finally. I can't wait to see the follow-up. Did it say when I don't know if it said the release date, but don't think I have it now. No, I don't have it here in the notes. Yeah, but I liked it. And that's really all I gotta say about it. It was just a trailer. It's out. Go see it. But that's all, honestly, for this podcast. That's all I got for my show notes. Leave a like, rate the shit 5 stars, share it with your friends. I got some stuff in the works that are coming up. Not gonna spoil anything, but yeah, I got some shit in the works. Hopefully, you know, it could take off, because then you'll definitely see more of it, and get another take from a different source. But yeah, absolutely love y'all. Keep listening, share it, like, 5 stars, comment, leave a like. Already said that. Y'all already know what it is, and I will catch you on the next PvP. When? I don't know. I'm just kidding. Yeah, about a month from now, probably, or maybe in 2 weeks. It just really all depends. I mean, a lot of shit's about to come up, so we're about to. A lot more information is about to be flying out because Halos are right around the corner. Battlefield's right around the corner. Movies are right around the corner. Shit's about to be real. So yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back real soon. We gonna see. But I'll catch y'all in the next one. So peace out, y'all.